Hello students, I hope you all are doing well. Today we shall study the concept of profession. In today's lecture we will be covering these points: meaning of profession and features of profession. So let us move ahead and see what is profession. Profession is the utilization of special knowledge and skills that empowers an individual to provide services in order to earn a living. So in order to become a professional, we have to acquire a special knowledge which we can acquire with the help of a formal education or a professional degree, right, which enables us to become a professional. Let's say for example the chartered accountants, doctors, lawyers, teachers, all these people are professionals who have taken a formal education which has given them a professional degree, and also they have undergone a training or internship which has enabled them how to work in practical setup, and after that they have become professionals. Okay, so these people are known as professionals who acquire a degree of knowledge with the help of formal education, and they also undergo a training. So these three key points are the important key points in the meaning of profession, right. See, these three key points are highlighted here. In order to become a professional, a person has to attain a certain degree of knowledge, formal education, and undergo training. Okay, so profession is an intellectual activity. Definitely it is related to knowledge that we acquire, a special knowledge which we acquire as per the special curriculum which is designed for that particular professional course. Now the examples of profession are teachers, lawyers, doctors, engineers, chartered accountants, etc. All these people are professionals. Let's say for example chartered accounts, they have to register themselves in ICAI, that is Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Then they have to complete their formal education, then they will get their degree. After that they also have to complete their internship program or articleship. Only then they can practice as a professional chartered accountants. Okay, and all these people are professionals. They charge fees in return for the services that they are providing, right. So as we already discussed about businessmen, what they get in return? Profit, right. So similarly professionals are the people who charge fees for the services that they are offering. Now here are some examples of professionals in detail. The first picture, as you can see, doctors, the degrees such as MD, MBBS and many more medical degrees have to complete their 1 year internship and then they can practice as doctors. The second one is a chartered accountant who have to register themselves in ICAI and complete 3 years of articleship as we discussed. Lawyers, degree of LLB, then they have a voluntary internship program by Law Commission of India. Then the teachers who have to complete their formal education and a degree of B.Ed, and then 6 months of internship in any schools or colleges. Then they can practice as teachers. Okay, so these were some examples. Now let us move ahead and see what are the features or characteristics of a profession. The very first one is qualification. So in order to offer professional services, one has to acquire certain expertise, and this we will be able to obtain with the help of the degrees, professional degrees or a formal education and training which is being provided, right. So as we discussed about the qualifications in the examples also, a doctor needs to acquire the degree of MD, MBBS and various medical degrees. The teachers, they need to acquire the degree of B.Ed, etc., right. And in each degree, in each professional degree, there is a systematic education, a systematic set of knowledge as well as systematic training, right. For example, in B.Ed they have 4 semesters. In each semester they have various types of courses, as well as there is a formal training or internship program wherein you get the opportunity to work in a practical setup to gain an experience, right. So qualification is of utmost importance, and without that degree, a formal education as well as training, you cannot practice as a professional. Now the next characteristics of feature is motive. So what is the main objective of profession? Now as we all know that profession is an economic activity, so definitely earning money is one objective. It is undertaken to earn money. Also, professionals should have the motive to provide diligent services to the clients, because many professional services are of special nature, which involve the work for the well-being of people or clients. Let's say example, doctors, right? The doctors aim at improving the health of the patients rather than focusing on money. So definitely the main motive is earning money, as well as of providing diligent services to the people or clients. Now the next one is monetary returns. Now as we already discussed about business, that the returns that a businessman gets is profit, right? So here the monetary returns that a professional get is fees that they charge for rendering their services, right? The teacher charges tuition fees, right? A doctor also charges the fees from the patient for giving them prescription, etc., right? So that is the monetary returns that a professional get. Now definitely the monetary returns either can be, if a person is self-employed, it is uncertain, right? But if a person is employed somewhere, then it will be certain. Okay, for example, if a teacher is giving tuition or has a coaching classes, a professor has a coaching classes, there the income is going to be uncertain because they are self-employed. But if a teacher is working in a school or a college, any institution, as an employee, there the salary, they are going to get salary which is going to be fixed, so their income is going to be certain over there. Okay, now the next feature is capital. The capital required for professionals is less as compared to the capital that is required for businessmen. Now in businesses we require to purchase a lot of stock, materials, etc., in order to run a business, to sell those particular products. So the investment or the capital required is more in businesses as compared to those in professionals. Now again, if you're a professional and you're not self-employed, if you're working somewhere else, then you do not even require any capital. Now the next point is requirement of registration. Now all the professionals, they need to register themselves. Let's say for example, a chartered accountant needs to register himself in the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. The lawyers, they need to register themselves in the Bar Council of India for lawyers. The architects, they need to register themselves in the Council for Architectures. So they have to first register themselves, and only then they can practice their services or practice their profession. Now the next one is non-transferability. Profession cannot be transferred to any other person if you wish to. Okay, it can be transferred only if that person has that professional degree and formal training. Okay, so let's say for example, if you're a doctor and you say that from tomorrow my son or my daughter are going to practice in my place, in my dispensary, so they cannot practice unless they have the degree of medical degree as well as formal training in that particular field. Okay, so any person, any who is a professional, cannot transfer their degree to someone else. The next one is nature of work. So definitely a professionals, they provide expert services to their clients. So what is their nature of work? It is some specialized services that they are providing. Teachers are teaching, doctors are providing medical services. Under that also some doctors are surgeons, some are Ayurvedic doctors, etc., etc. Chartered accountants are providing auditing services, right? So their services are of special nature. Okay, specialized services. So I hope all the characteristics and features of profession are clear to you. Now let us see what kind of questions can be asked on this particular topic. Describe the characteristics of profession, what is meant by profession, distinguish between business and profession, Write a short note on features of profession. Monetary returns earned by a professional for rendering expert services. Answer in one word. So the last one, it is for 1 mark, as it is answer in one word, and the answer to that is fees. So I hope the concept of profession is clear to you. See you soon. Happy learning.